Netflix's newest film tells the story of a man who breaks into a tech billionaire's empty vacation home, but things go sideways when the arrogant mogul and his wife arrive for a last-minute getaway. I watched Windfall. Should you? Let's find out. How's it going, movie watchers? Thank you guys for stopping by my channel. Today we're going to be talking about Windfall, which stars Jesse Plemons, Lily Collins, and Jason Segel. There's only 4 people in this film, them 3, and a very hard-working gardener. This is a very, very simple thriller. Jason Segel breaks into this house, doesn't expect that Jesse Plemons and Lily Collins, who are married, come return to their vacation home. He ties them up and demands several $1,000s from him because Jason Plemons is a tech billionaire. But the problem is he can't get the money till the next day. So the setup for this film is very suspenseful. It has that really good thrilling feel to it, and Jason Segel plays the part very well. But since they have to wait out the night and the next day, there is severe downtime with this movie, but it utilizes it very well. Jason Segel is really good in here. I did not expect him to be this good within this film. I just know him as a comedian. How I Met Your Mother and I Love You Man, The Muppets. There's so many good comedic roles from him, but he plays the part very well. He's demanding. He knows what he wants. He plays that part great. And Jesse Plemons and Lily Collins are also very good in here as well. They are really taken back from what is happening. At times, they don't take him very seriously, and he's trying to work around that. But as the film progresses and we get past the point where they realize they have to wait for the money, there is that severe downtime. It's not slow or boring at all, but there's a chance to really understand who these characters are, enough of a backstory to get invested in their lives, and also see where Jason Segel is coming from, why he robbed this house, why is he put into this situation. And the movie requires a lot from them 3, since it's just them and this gardener who has a very brief role towards the end of the film. The movie requires a lot of heavy dialogue, and there's moments where like Jason Segel and Lily Collins are just sitting down at night talking about their lives and how Lily Collins kind of regrets certain things in her life. And so it requires a lot of conversation, and by doing that, you feel like you're just getting to know them a little more, and you're just interested in that conversation. But still, it maintains that suspense because you can feel that, you know, at any moment, Jason Segel's character might snap, and he might demand something from both Lily Collins and Jesse Plemons. And he might request them to, you know, be tied. He might tie them up or might put them somewhere. So there is that downtime, but it utilizes it with the dialogue and still maintaining that suspense. But then we get kind of towards the end, closer to the money arriving, things start to pick up. That suspense is still going. It's a throwback that feels inspired by other thrillers. It feels like an Alfred Hitchcock film. It utilizes its setting, its characters, its dialogue to the best that it can. This isn't the greatest film ever made, but I was honestly really invested in more of the dialogue rather than the suspense. Even though the suspense is great and Jason Segel plays that part very well, there was just something that was very captivating about the conversations. There was something very captivating about the conversations. It felt very personal. It felt realistic, despite, you know, times it had to be a little forced because they were put in this situation and they're trying to fight for their lives. But there is several times where the conversations, more so between Jason Segel and Lily Collins, felt very personal and realistic, and they were opening up and letting their true emotions come out, and explaining and talking about certain things in their lives that have gone wrong or wish that they could have been a little bit different. But you don't expect like a friendship to be developed between the two. You still are expecting Jason Segel to get his money and possibly cause harm to both of them. So Windfall, I really did like it. It starts off very suspenseful, very quick, but then once we realize you have to wait for that money, it slows down. But there's a lot of conversation to really understand these characters, and I really like that. And then it picks up again at the end. There's a couple bloody scenes here and there, but for the most part, it's just a thriller that utilizes everything to the best it can. So before I give you my score for Windfall, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer reactions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie-related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit that subscribe button and get it all in one spot. If you like to see where Windfall ranks amongst all of the other 2022 releases I have seen this year, follow me on Letterboxd, and there you can find my ranking. I'm going to go ahead and give Windfall a B. Thank you guys for checking my review for Windfall on Netflix. Have you guys seen it by chance? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.